When we are discussing the topic of semen retention, really we're talking about the conservation of energy. Because if you've noticed, every time you orgasm, you feel depleted, you have a lack of energy, and it takes a couple of days for that energy to build up again. Something that I will always reiterate and continue to share and say is that your seed, as an aspect of the divine masculine, your semen is powerful and magical in its nature. And to understand this, all you have to think about is the process of procreation, right? If your seed is powerful enough to create a miniature version of you, then what else can it do? Bear in mind that as men, we are seen to be the go-getters in life, right? We are seen to be creators. And so if you conserve your life force energy, your seed, you have more power. You are given the ability to create more, to do more. Because if you can create a child with your semen, then what else can you create in your life? And human existence is the most powerful, potent, magical thing that exists. As human beings, we are extremely intelligent, but we don't even understand our own intelligence. So if you can create human beings with your seed, that form of intelligence, you can pretty much manifest anything you want in your life if you think about it. Now, if you put your mind and your focus, your time and attention on any goals and dreams and ambitions that you have as a man, you can make them easier to achieve if you retain your seed, because really what you are doing is retaining your life force energy. And this is a magical process, because if you have embarked on a journey of no-fap and semen retention, you'll know about the importance of the transmutation of that sexual energy. You see, you can only build up so much energy through semen retention until you need to release it in some way, shape, or form. But if you're refraining from orgasm, then how can you release that energy? You have to be active. You have to do things. You have to be creative. This is where divine intelligence comes into play. One thing that I've noticed on my journeys of no-fap and semen retention is that I have more sparks in terms of ideas, right? I'm a very creative person. I like to imagine things. I like to imagine what my life is going to be like in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years time. But in order to achieve certain things, I need to have things to do, right? I need to take action. I need to have goals that I want to achieve. But in order to achieve those goals, I need to know the steps I need to take to get there. And semen retention is something that has helped me tremendously, because as I've shared on many videos, my journey of no-fap and semen retention was magical at the beginning. I had a goal and a dream and an ambition, right? I had a plan, and I never had the energy to carry out that plan. I never had the drive and the ambition I needed to go about my day-to-day life to achieve the things that I needed to achieve. But as time went on, and as I committed to the movement of no-fap and eventually semen retention, all of the energy that I was conserving, the energy that I wasn't releasing in the form of orgasms, was the energy that I used to carry out my day-to-day tasks in order to shape my life, in order to create the type of life and reality that I wanted to live. And so the creation of your own life, your reality, your circumstances is something that you can control using your seed, your semen. You see, I feel like a lot of men slip up in this arena, right? And that's by not valuing their seed, their semen. A lot of men don't know the potency of their semen. But if you can begin to understand this through things like meditation, no-fap, semen retention, even studying ancient Hinduism and spiritual work, Tantra, bearing in mind our ancestors used to practice semen retention as well, then you'll begin to understand how powerful you are as a man. Once again, if your seed can create a child, what else can it create in this life? We are seen to be the backbones of society as men, the protectors, the leaders, the kings. But true leaders take direction, right? True leaders create things, discover, invent. And if you want to compete in those levels, if you want to be in your optimal state as an aspect of the divine masculine, then the conservation of your sexual energy so that you can transmute that sexual energy is extremely important. Divine Masculine Tantra, I hope to see you on the next video.